Hey, this is Steve again with Xtreme Heaters. I'm here to introduce you to the 800 watt Xtreme Bilge Heater. So remember, on the end of the box, there's a QR code for you to scan with your phone so you can see your warranty card and you can see your installation instruction, your owner's manual. There's 4 screws that come in the box with it for you to go ahead and use those to mount into your boat. A little quick start guide in the box. And here we go. This is the large Xtreme heaters, the 800 watt beauty. So 800 watt heater is good to most boats 35 to 40 foot. Most of the time we're looking at a twin engine boat with a generator, genset in it, and probably some water tanks and other things in the engine compartment. That's where your 800 watt comes into play. You can also add 2 600 watts in that same compartment and get 1200 watts, putting on separate sides, counter rotating, flush out some of the cold air pockets, and get a little bit more circulation. So you guys with the larger boats, you might want to consider using 2 mid-size heaters in there instead of 1 large. You can use 1 large. We typically like to run that in the middle of the 2 engines and flush the air backwards. So again, perfect for large cruisers, large day boats, runabouts, cabin, cuddy cabins. Couldn't get that word out. Some fishing vessels, houseboats, yachts. We see these go in everything that's large. They're also good for some large compartments. If you've got generators in there or battery compartments, you know, this product is perfect for that also. We've seen people put these under the sinks or in bathrooms. If the boat's big enough and you got a good walk-in bathroom, it's good to put it in the bathroom, leave the cabinet doors open. That way all the pipes are exposed and can get some extra heat. So this product is 800 watts. It's 120 volt. Again, just plugs right in. It pulls 6.5 amps typically, but it runs at about 12 amp inrush. So we want to see you add this guy to a 20 amp breaker inside your boat. That is 2,730 BTUs. So the average engine compartment, again, depending on how good it's insulated, how good it's sealed, we're looking about between 400 and 600 cubic foot of room that we can cover with this. It's got a 58 CFM fan inside of it. So we're looking to circulate the average engine compartment about 4 times per hour. Again, we're flushing out hot spots, we're warming the engine compartment, getting good and uniform and even in there. It's also IP68 rated, which means it's waterproof down to 3 meters. And part of the rating was because we actually anodized and made this thing corrosion proof. So it's anodized inside and out. Every component in it is completely sealed. So we're entirely marine safe to be around salt water and the harsh marine environment. The power cord is oil and waterproof also itself, good to 105 degrees C. So one thing we want to talk to you about too is maintaining the warmth inside the boat. We want to make sure the fresh air vents on the side of the boat where the motor breathes the fresh air. While the heater's in use, we want to make sure those fresh airs are filled or sealed up on the side of the boat, because if the heat finds those, especially on bigger boats, they can kind of act like a chimney and create a suction, actually suck the heat out. Plus we have to worry about the cold air blowing in and pushing the heat out the other side. So let's seal those vents out and make sure this is, you know, still plugged in to where the cord don't have to come out a hatch or something and leave a gap under there. But let's keep it as sealed as we can, because we'll have less run time. We'll maintain the heat in that compartment better, and it'll work way more efficient for you. Another thing is, this heater comes with a 5-year warranty. We believe in them so much, we're giving you guys a 5-year warranty, but also comes with a lifetime service guarantee, which means we'll service it for the life of the heater. You send it back and we can replace the parts and everything. There'll be a small charge for that, but we'll service this for the lifetime. 5-year warranty. Again, 800 watt heater. The size of the 800 watt heater is still pretty compact. It's basically 3.5 inches wide, 5 1/8 inches tall, and it's 8 inches long. That's relatively small to go in an engine room. And they are built with true forced air, which means you can mount this anywhere inside your boat and it still works the same. So if you got to put it on the side wall, horizontal, vertical, mount it underneath on the bottom of the floor, you know, it is true forced air. So all the air coming in goes past the heating element, out the other side warm. So it don't matter which way you mount this heater, it'll still work just as efficient for you. So if you guys want to know more about this awesome 800 watt heater that is dynamic and perfect for any of your boating needs, check us out at www.xtremeheaters.com, and thanks for watching.